1 pin to go. You can cut the tension with a knife. 2 pins to go. 2 times multiplier. 3 balls to get 3 strikes. Can you do it? 3 pins to go. Third shot this frame. Only 2 pins left. Let's see if you can close it out. 3 times multiplier. 4 pins to go. 4 times multiplier. 5 pins to go. 5 times multiplier. 6 pins to go. 7 pins to go. 7-10 split. It's like the pins are playing hide and seek. 7-10 split. It's time for some bowling wizardry. 7-10 split. That's like bowling's version of a plot twist. 7-10 split. The pins are playing hard to get. 8 pins to go. 9 pins to go. 10 pins left, but just 1 to hit 21. You're so close. 10 pins left, but you only need 1. Let's get that final point. 10 pins to go. 11 pins to go. 12 pins to go. 13 pins to go. 14 pins to go. 15 pins to go. 16 pins to go. 17 pins to go. 18 pins to go. 19 pins to go. 20 pins to go. 20 points in. Now only 1 pin left to hit. This is your moment. 20 points. Usually you'd stop, but who needs usually? Let's go for the win. 21 points, and you did it like a pro. People will be jealous of that move. 21 points, huh? You know counting pins can be a winning strategy. A strike on your first shot. You're showing us how it's done. A toe over the line. Wipe that one away. Dial in your aim for the next shot. Add a player. Roll together. Just credit. Add a player. Roll together. Just swipe. Aim carefully. The red pin is your new best friend. Aim for the blue pin. It's on the move. Aim for the blue pin. All 10 pins down, but you only needed 1. 21 points. You did it. All eyes on the orange pin. 4 times multiplier up for grabs. All pins down. All set. The red pin's still in place, just as we planned. All 10 pins were there, but you only needed 1. 21 points. Congrats. All the way to 21. Congratulations, you've got this. All tidied up. Spare complete. Almost had it. The blue pin is tricky, isn't it? Almost had it. You're right there. Almost. Those pins are really good at dodging. All right, let's get started. You've got 3 rolls to hit 21, but don't bust. Be strategic. And we're off. Let the bowling begin. Another teammate is 1 credit away. Another teammate is 1 swipe away. Anyone there? Your ball seems lonely. Are you bowling or did the ball just wander off? Back-to-back strikes. Amazing. Blue pin down. You nailed it. Boom. Strike first, strike last. You're off to a great beginning. Boom. That's a strike. Both pins in 1 shot. That's a 30-point blizzard of awesomeness, cool as ice. Bowling alone is like eating soup with a fork. Credit in your backup. Bowling alone is like eating soup with a fork. Swipe in your backup. Bowling greatness takes time. In another game, credit in again. Bowling greatness takes time. In another game, swipe in again. Bowling is better with friends. Credit again to bring them in. Bowling is better with friends. Swipe again to bring them in. Bowling solo. Now this game's better with a crew. Credit again. Bring the squad. Bowling solo. Now this game's better with a crew. Swipe again. Bring the squad. Bright lights, big points, rainbow round is on. Bullseye. Bust. Were you trying to bowl or just randomly fling the ball? Busted. Maybe take a break and watch some tutorials. Busted. Time to accept that you need more practice. Bye-bye, pins. Classic bowling. Challenge accepted. Let's see that split. Channel your inner speedster on this prism-lit path. Score big in rainbow round. Close but no cigar. The pins live to see another roll. Congrats, player 2. You just made those pins regret everything. Congrats, player 3. You just made those pins regret everything. Congrats, player 4. You just made those pins regret everything. Congrats, player 1. You just made those pins regret everything. Cool as ice. Freeze those pins for a 30-point knockout. Cool as ice. Spare achieved. Cool as ice. Channel those Lake Erie blizzards and knock 'em down. Cool as ice. Ready to turn this lane into a frozen tundra? Let's do this. Cool as ice. Let's see that icy aim. Credit again to add a friend or rival. Credit again to fill the lane with friends. Did the ball have a mind of its own? Did the ball lose its GPS because it missed the pins entirely? Did you forget how to bowl? We can't wait all day. Did you throw that with your eyes closed? Direct hit. The blue pin never stood a chance. Do you need a map to the pins or just a little more practice? Don't hit the red or it's frame over. Don't hit the red pin. Don't give up. That blue pin can't dodge you forever. Don't just stand there. Give it a roll. Don't leave yet. Your friends still have time to embarrass themselves. Credit again to get more laughs. Don't leave yet. Your friends still have time to embarrass themselves. Swipe again to get more laughs. Don't leave your friends in the gutter. Credit in and roll together. Don't leave your friends in the gutter. Credit in and roll together. Don't leave your friends in the gutter. Swipe again and roll together. Don't leave your friends in the gutter. Swipe again and roll together. Don't let those pins escape the spectrum. Knock them all down. Don't worry, the pins are still scared. Credit in again and keep the pressure on. Don't worry, the pins are still scared. Swipe in again and keep the pressure on. Don't worry, you're improving with every roll. Double pin takedown. That's a 30-point blizzard of awesome. Double strike. Keep it going. Double the points. Double the fun. Hit the purple pin. Extra ball. Extra points? Nah, you're too cool for that. Eyes on the prize. Strike the pink pin for a massive 5x boost. Fasten your seatbelts. This lane just erupted into a blizzard of strikes. Feel that icy breeze? You've only got one shot. Let's roll. Final chance. Only 2 pins left. Let's see if you can close it out. Final shot for 21. Will you nail it? Let's find out. Final shot for 21. Don't hit too many. You've got this. Focus on the orange pin for 4 times the points. This is your shot. Friends don't let friends miss this game. Credit again to add players. Friends don't let friends miss this game. Swipe again to add players. Frosty perfection. That's a 30-point bonus and cool as ice. Game over. Hope you had a ball. See you for the next strike. Game over. Hope you had a ball. See you for the next strike. Game over. Your journey through the pins ends here for now. Game over. Your journey through the pins ends here for now. Game over. Thanks for playing. Come back and strike again. Game over. Thanks for playing. Come back and strike again. Game over. Your bowling adventure ends here, but you can always swipe again for more frames. Game over. Come back soon for more fun. Game over. Keep practicing and come back. Game over. Thanks for playing. Game over. Try again for a higher score. Game over. Your bowling adventure ends here, but you can always credit again for more frames. Good news, you're really consistent. Bad news, it's consistently missing the pins. Great focus, keep those strikes coming. Great focus, you're almost there. Guess you're not a fan of bonuses, but you still have 2 more shots to score some points. Guess you're not in for the bonus, but you can still make it a decent round. Gutter ball, At least you hit something. Gutter ball. It's okay, the pins are overrated anyway. Gutter ball. Did you mean to aim for the next lane? Gutter ball. Looks like the ball wanted to dance in its own lane. Gutter ball. The floor needed some attention too.
Gutter ball. The pins are safe for now.
Gutter ball. Hand dryer alert. Give it a whirl before your next roll. Hat trick. 3 strikes. You're on fire. Having trouble gripping the ball? The hand dryer is your friend. Here comes splits. 3 splits, 3 rolls, and 1 moving blue pin. Make it count. Here we go. 3 shots to make it to 21. The pins are waiting. Good luck. Here we go. Turkey shot. 3 triangles of blue pins to hit. Make sure you hit them before anything else. Here we go. You're in the zone. Let's not turn this into a gutter ball party. Here we go. Just 2 pins left. Let's finish strong. Heroes get remembered, but only legends credit in again. Heroes get remembered, but only legends swipe in again. Hey, any second now, your throw will get eaten by the game. Hit the blue pin. Be sure to time it right. Hit the green pin for an extra ball. Hit the purple pin for a double dose of points. Hitting the red pin, it's almost like you're playing a different game. Hitting the red pin, huh? You're really giving it all the attention it didn't ask for. Holy mackerel, what a perfect strike. Feel that surge of excitement. Ice cold precision. Strike! In splits, you're aiming for 3 splits, 3 rolls, and that blue pin's on the move. Is someone napping? Time to wake up and bowl. Is the ball broken, or was that just you? It only counts if you hit the blue first. It's game time. 3 chances to hit 21. Keep your cool and make it happen. It's not a party till everyone's in. Credit to invite. It's not a party till everyone's in. Swipe to invite. It's pink and it's powerful. Hit it and watch your points multiply by 5. It's splits time. 3 rolls, 3 different splits, but your eye's on that blue pin. It's a one-shot blizzard out there. Show us your cool as ice power. It's all about timing. You've got 3 shots to make it to 21. Don't get greedy. Aim carefully. It's rainbow round. Let the colors guide you to triple points. It's time to double down. Go for the purple pin. I'm throwing rocks tonight. Mark it, dude. I've seen better accuracy from a broken clock. I've seen better rolls at a sushi restaurant. Just went wide like a legendary missed kick. Stay frosty and go again. Kaboom! You just sent those pins to another dimension. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. You're on fire. Let's keep this going. Keep the fun rolling. Swipe now and take another shot at the pins. Keep the fun rolling. Credit now and take another shot at the pins. Lace up those shoes. Your game starts now. Last 2 pins. Let's see if you can take them out. If not, no worries. You'll move on anyway. Leaving already? The pins haven't even started sweating. Swipe in for round 2. Leaving already? The pins haven't even started sweating. Credit in for round 2. Let's pretend that never happened for your sake. Let's roll. The game begins now. Like a last-second heartbreak, never mind, just don't miss next time. Like hot wings and cold winters, that combo shot was legendary. Look out for imaginary banana peels. Rainbow round can get slippery. Looking good so far. Just don't go too big and end up in the gutter. Looking good. Let's see if you can keep this roll going. Looks like that ball went on vacation. Try to bring it back for the next round. Looks like the ball got away from you. Maybe dry those hands off first. Looks like the ball wanted some alone time.
Looks like the ball went on vacation.
Looks like the pins dodged a bullet. Looks like you're over the limit. Bust! Looks like you've set up a perfect red pin solo act, just the way it likes it. Make your score tremendous. Hit the orange pin for 4x points. Mark it 0. Next frame. Missed it. Did the pins just move? Missed it. The pins must have an invisibility cloak. Missed the pins, but you nailed the gutter. Missing those pins stings worse than hot sauce in your eye. Shake it off and roll again. More friends, more fun, credit again. More friends, more fun, swipe again. Moving blue pin alert, show us your accuracy. Multiplier missed, taking the scenic route to victory. Multiplier not your thing? All right, more challenge. Neon bowling. Nice roll if the goal was to miss everything.
Nice roll if you were aiming for 0.
Nice shot. You're on fire already. Nice spare because why knock them all down at once when you can do it in 2? Nice try. The gutter's got your back. Nice try. The blue pin is a tough target. Nice try. Those pins have got some serious luck. No multiplier, huh? Guess you're keeping things modest. No need for extra points, right? Let's keep it balanced. No one circles the pins like you do. What a clutch shot. No pins left behind. Spare. No time like the present. Roll that strike. Normally you wouldn't hit on 20, but let's roll the ball and go for 21. Not bad. Now just keep it moving and show us what you've got. Not in the mood for a bigger score today? Not quite the shot you were hoping for, but don't worry, you've got 2 more. Oh, come on. Don't let the pins think they've won. Swipe and finish the game. Oh, come on. Don't let the pins have the last laugh. Credit up and finish the game. Oh, you're not a fan of extra points? Interesting choice. One final shot for 21. Will you hit it or will the pins stand strong? One icy throw, 2 pins down. That's how Cool as Ice is done. One last shot at perfection. 21 points. Here we come. 1 pin and a perfect score. 21 points. Well done. 1 pin, and that's all it took for 21. Nice work. 1 pin away from perfection. You've got this. 1 pin for 21. You got it. 1 pin is all you needed. Maybe it's time to read the instructions. 1 pin is gone. Now focus on the 3 remaining. 1 pin left for 21. Focus, and you've got this. 1 pin to get 21. Don't let the other 9 get in your way. 1 pin, and you've got 21. Nice and simple, perfectly done. 1 pin, and you've hit 21. Great job. You nailed it. 1 pin, that's all you needed, but you've got more than you bargained for. Still, the first 2 shots count. 1 red pin stands alone. Avoid it at all costs. 1 red pin to rule them all. Don't knock it down. 1 shot, 2 pins. Keep it cool as ice. 1 strike down, 2 to go. You could cut the pressure with a knife. Only aim for the blue. Oops, that's a gutter. Oops, maybe a quick stop at the hand dryer will help. Oops, no 21 for you, but let's try to get some points on the board. There's still time. Oops, seems like the red pin was just too tempting. Oops, that ball had a mind of its own. Oops, that's a bust. Did you get distracted by the scoreboard? Oops, the gutter called and wants its ball back. Oopsie, the ball just needed a little alone time. Orange pin in play. Hit it to quadruple your score. Orange pin spotted. Knock it down for a 4x multiplier. Over the limit. Time to shuffle those pins again. Pandemonium. On the lane. That's a double pin knockout. Passing on the multiplier. Playing it old school. Perfect aim. The blue pin is history. Perfect execution. You've left the red pin right where it belongs. Perfect roll. You nailed it. Pin apocalypse. You wiped them all out. Pink pin on deck. Hit it for a 5x score boost. Pink pin on the lane. Don't miss out on that 5x multiplier. Pins demolished. Strike achieved. Player 2 is the winner. You've mastered the lanes today. Player 2 takes the win. The other players are looking up how to bowl on YouTube. Player 3 is the champion. And the pins, well, they're having a bad day. Player 3 is the winner. You've mastered the lanes today. Player 3 takes the win. Time to celebrate your strikes. Player 3 takes the win. The other players are looking up how to bowl on YouTube. Player 3 wins. Your bowling skills are unbeatable. Player 3 wins. The others might as well have been bowling with blindfolds on. Player 4 is the winner. You've mastered the lanes today. Player 4 takes the win. Time to celebrate your strikes. Player 4 takes the win. The other players are looking up how to bowl on YouTube. Player 4 wins. Your bowling skills are unbeatable. Player 4 wins. The others might as well have been bowling with blindfolds on. Player 2 is the champion. And the pins, well, they're having a bad day. Player 1 is the champion. And the pins, well, they're having a bad day. Player 1 is the winner. You've mastered the lanes today. Player 1 takes the win. Time to celebrate your strikes. Player 1 takes the win. The other players are looking up how to bowl on YouTube. Player 1 wins. Your bowling skills are unbeatable. Player 1 wins. The others might as well have been bowling with blindfolds on. Player 2 takes the win. Time to celebrate your strikes. Player 2 wins. Your bowling skills are unbeatable. Player 2 wins. The others might as well have been bowling with blindfolds on. Player 4 is the champion. And the pins, well, they're having a bad day. Precision at its best. Spare. Prismatic perfection awaits. Aim high for that rainbow strike. Quitting now may result in being roasted in the group chat. Credit in again. Quitting now may result in being roasted in the group chat. Swipe in again. Rainbow round. Feel the kaleidoscope of color. Roll with style. Ready for splits? You've got 3 rolls, 3 splits, and 1 moving blue pin to hit. Ready for turkey shot? 3 rolls, 3 blue triangles. Make sure to hit them first each time. Ready? You've got 3 chances to hit 21 points. Take it slow and don't go over. Really? You're stopping now? Swipe again and give those pins the beating they deserve. Red alert, don't touch that red pin. Red pin challenge. Red pin hit. It's almost like you're trying to sabotage your own game. Round 2. 1 pin is gone. Now aim for the remaining 3. Scary good! You put a cold snap on those pins in a single throw. Second roll. You're not there yet, but you can still make a big move towards 21. Second round. Only 3 pins left. Show us what you've got. Second shot. You're not there yet, but a good roll now can keep you in the running. Second shot. You're still building. Let's make this one count to get you close to 21. See that orange pin? Hit it any time to get 4 times the score. See that purple pin? It's your ticket to double the points. Shake it off. Try again. Sidewinder round 1 is on. 4 pins your target. Make this shot count. Sidewinder. Here we go. 4 pins are down. Let's see if you can knock them all over. Sidewinder. 4 pins are out. Go for it. You can't miss them all. Can you? Sidewinder. 4 pins, 1 shot. Don't miss. We believe in you. Sort of. Sidewinder. 4 pins drop. Your turn to strike. Make this shot count. Sidewinder. Time to make your move. 4 pins in play. Let's see what you can do. Skip the insurance and went over 21. Classic move. Skipping the bonus points, I see. Bold move. Smooth and steady. Spare it is. Snow or shine, it's time to roll. Give it your coolest shot. So close. The pins were shaking in their boots. So close. You can do it next time. Spare. Great recovery. Spare master. Keep it up. Spare time. You're on a roll. Spare. Cleaning up after yourself, I see. Spare. You swept up the leftovers like a pro. Split time. Show us your skill. Splits. 3 rolls, 3 different splits. Aim for the moving blue pin. Spot on. The red pin's right where we want it. Great job. Spotter's calling you in. The pins are hot. Time to make your move and get 21. Spotter's signaled. You know the count. Time to close it out with a perfect 21. Stay frosty. Hit both pins for the big bonus. Step into the eye of the blizzard. 1 shot to freeze those pins. Still thinking? The game's ready when you are. Strike 1. Strike 2. Strike on the first throw. Look out, this could be a perfect frame. Strike streak in progress. Let's see more of that magic. Strike 3. You're out. Standing. That's a turkey. Strike. Are you sure you're not using superpowers? Strike. I think the pins just surrendered. Strike. Nailed it. Strike. No survivors. Strike. The pins are packing their bags and leaving town. Strike. You're unstoppable. Strike. You're the bowling version of a rock concert. Swipe again to add a friend or rival. Swipe again to fill the lane with friends. Take a look. Open the book of possibilities. Roll through every hue. Thanks for bowling with us. Game over. Thanks for playing. The lanes are always open for another round. Thanks for playing. The lanes are always open for another round. Thanks for rolling with us. Game over, but the fun's just a replay away. Thanks for rolling with us. Game over, but the fun's just a replay away. That attempt was like ordering wings without blue cheese. Come back and do it right. That ball didn't quite know where to go. Maybe give it some guidance? That blue pin is slippery. Reel it in. That one felt like 4 big losses in a row. Stay resilient and thaw out those pins. That red pin is your friend. Don't knock it down. That roll was about as effective as a flat tire. That roll was so off even the pins are confused. That roll was about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. That shot got lost in the lake effect. Time to dig out and try again. That shot was so impressive it might just break a table or two. That single shot froze both pins solid. Score that bonus. That strike was more powerful than a Buffalo snowstorm. That strike was so smooth the pins thought they were on vacation. That was a good practice shot. Now let's see if you can get serious. That was all celery, no wings. Bring the main dish with your next roll. That was beautiful. You're making this look easy. That was either a bold strategy or pure luck. Let's find out. Credit in again. That was either a bold strategy or pure luck. Let's find out. Swipe in again. That was less a roll and more a cry for help. That was so embarrassing, even the ball tried to escape. That's a burst of color. Keep rolling and multiply those points. That's a bust. Ante up for the next shot. That's a highlight reel finish. 1 icy blast, 2 pins down. That's a wrap. Hope you had a blast. That's it for now. Great game. That's the game. Hope you had fun. The ball missed the pins, but at least it made a friend in the gutter. The ball took a detour, straight into the gutter. The blue pin is playing hard to get. Show it who's boss. The final roll is all you need. Don't let it slip away. 21 points. You've got this. The key to beating the house is knowing the count. The lanes are calling your name. Credit again for more bowling action. The lanes are calling your name. Swipe again for more bowling action. The last push, only 2 pins to go. Make it happen. The orange pin is your key to 4 times the points. The pink pin is the key to big points. Nail it and get 5 times the reward. The pink pin is your power-up. Hit it for 5 times the points. The pink pin's looking sweet. Hit it and watch your points grow. The pins are getting antsy. Roll it before they start complaining. The pins are laughing at you right now. The pins aren't going anywhere unless you swipe for more frames. The pins aren't going to knock themselves down. Credit in again? The pins aren't going to knock themselves down. Swipe in again. The pins froze you out this time. Time for a comeback worthy of the greatest ever. The point is to hit the pins, but I bet you probably dip your wings in ranch too. The purple pin is your key to doubling your score this frame. Third roll, 1 pin for 21. Don't get carried away. You don't want to bust. Third roll, 1 shot left. Can you make it to 21? Let's do this. 3 pins in front of you. It's okay if you miss, but let's see if you can actually get one. 3 pins left. Let's see what you've got. 3 rolls to make it to 21. Don't let this opportunity slip away. 3 rolls, 3 blue clusters. Can you nail them all? 3 rolls, 3 splits, and a moving blue pin to hit. Let's see if you can master splits. Time to bowl. Show us what you got. Time to shine across a cosmic cascade of colors. Triple points await. Time your shot. Time's up. Even the pins are getting restless. Too many points. Maybe you need a bowling lesson. Or 2. Too much heat. You've gone over 21. Top shelf, where the chill is unstoppable. 2 pins, 1 icy blast. Total pin destruction. Strike. Total pin wipeout. Strike. Tough split. Try to leave the red pin standing. Turkey shot. Turkey time. You're on an ice cold streak. Turkey time. Someone call the Thanksgiving committee. Turkey. That's your 3rd one in a row. 2 in a row. You're as cold as ice. 2 pins to go. Make this final shot count. 2 pins to go. Time to finish strong or just keep going. No pressure. 2 shots, triple value. Let's light up those pins. Uh-oh, it's the infamous 7-10 split. Good luck. Uh-oh, the gutter monster strikes again. Want to go for another strike? Swipe to keep the game alive. Want to go for another strike? Credit to keep the game alive. Was that ball allergic to the pins? Way to go, player 2. You knocked down the most pins in the competition. Way to go, player 3. You knocked down the most pins in the competition. Way to go, player 4. You knocked down the most pins in the competition. Way to go, player 1. You knocked down the most pins in the competition. Welcome to Cool as Ice. Are you ready to freeze those pins? Welcome to Neon Bowling. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Welcome to Rainbow Round. Color your strike for triple the points. Welcome to Rainbow Round. 2 shots, multicolor pins, triple the excitement. Welcome to Sidewinder. Hit the lined up pins for the most points. Welcome to Sidewinder. 4 pins down. Let's see how many you can knock out. Welcome to Sidewinder. 4 pins lined up to hit. Let's see what you can do. Welcome to Splits. 3 rolls, 3 splits, and your target is that moving blue pin. Welcome to the lanes. Let's get rolling. Welcome to the Splits Challenge. 3 rolls to hit 3 splits, but the blue pin's moving, so be quick. Welcome to the Turkey Shot Challenge. The blue triangle pins must fall first in each round. Well done, the red pin's still there, just where it needs to be. Well done, player 2, you came out on top this time. Well done, player 4, you came out on top this time. Well done, player 1, you came out on top this time. Well done, player 3. You came out on top this time. Well played. Game over. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good roll. Well, you hit more than one. You busted. Luckily, you're keeping your first 2 shots. Were you aiming for the moon with that one? Were you aiming for the parking lot? We're burning the midnight oil waiting for your roll. Hurry up. What a save. Spare secured. When life gives you gutter balls, aim for a strike next. Who knew the red pin was so irresistible? Better luck dodging it next time. Who needs a higher score anyway, right? Whoa, that strike was smoother than a jazz sax solo. Whoa, the dreaded 710 split strikes again. Whoa, over 21, did the pins join forces against you? Whoa, over 21, did you roll with your eyes open? Whoops, that ball decided to go sightseeing. Whoops, that's what we call a practice roll. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You've got the system down just like a pro pin counter. Wow, a perfect first throw. You're just getting started. Wow, 21 points. You finished with style. You almost had it. Well, not really, but let's pretend. You can't hit 21 now, but let's see if you can still score big on the next throw. You closed it out with 21. Great job. You nailed it. You did it. 21 points. Well played. You do know the point is to knock down the pins, right? You gave those pins a little false hope, then took them out. You gave those pins a second chance, then knocked them down. You got 21 points, professional pin counter now, huh? But you've been spotted. Better take your win and run. You guys going to finish this today? We're not going to wait all day for your coffee break. You had one job. Avoid the red pin. Maybe following directions isn't your thing. You hammered those pins like a table at a winter tailgate. Pure ice-cold power. You hit 21 with just 1 pin. Perfect finish. You hit 21, a little pin counting secret, maybe? You hit just 1 pin, and that's 21. Perfect score. You hit the red pin. Either you've got a secret strategy or just a red pin obsession. You hit the red pin. Looks like you're making the rules up as you go. You just dropped 21 points like a true champion. People are going to be jealous. You just gave those pins a one-way trip to the floor. You just turned the lane into a comedy show. You just unleashed a winter storm of strikes. Way to go. You knew the count and hit when you needed to. Great job staying cool under pressure. You know the pins are on the other side, but keep at it. You left that lane as empty as a wing tray on game day. You nearly circled the pins, but the wagon's still rolling. Try again next time. You only needed 1 pin, but you got a little too carried away. Let's work on following directions next time. You put that blue pin on ice. You went for the gold and busted, but hey, your first 2 shots still count. Nice try. You were so close to 21, but you just couldn't stop. Busted. At least your first 2 are safe. You were so close to perfection, but you went big and busted. Good thing you keep your first 2 rolls. You're at the finish line, just a few pins away from 21. Let's close it out. You've got 3 pins to hit. Let's see how you handle it. Your comeback story starts now. Credit in and pretend this was the plan all along. Your comeback story starts now. Swipe in and pretend this was the plan all along. Your score is looking a little unfinished. Credit in again to fix that. Your score is looking a little unfinished. Swipe in again to fix that. Your throw is waiting, and so are the pins. Roll already. Your throw is about to become a midnight snack. Roll now. You're at 20, but why not? Let's take a chance and go for that final pin. You're at 20. Just one more for a perfect 21. Don't bust now. You're at the finish line. One more roll for 21. Just don't go over. You're in the driver's seat. Let's keep this rolling. You're just getting warmed up. Credit in again and keep it going. You're just getting warmed up. Swipe in again and keep it going. You're not leaving the pins like that, are you? Credit in and finish the job. You're not leaving the pins like that, are you? Swipe in and finish the job. You're not walking away after that game, right? Credit in again and redeem your reputation. You're not walking away after that game, right? Credit in again and redeem your reputation. You're on fire. 21 points, and you did it with class. That's a movie moment. You're on fire. Credit in to heat up the lanes for more frames. You're on fire. Swipe in to heat up the lanes for more frames. You're on the right track. Keep rolling. You're one pin away. No big deal. Just make sure you don't get too excited. You're out of the bonus run, but you can still pick up some points on the next shot. You're so close. Let's finish strong with a perfect 21. You've cleaned it up. Spare. You've got 20. Only one more for a 21. Let's keep this perfect hand. You've got it. The red pin's left standing. Just what we were aiming for. You've got style. You've got 21 points. And now you've got everyone else envious. You've got 3 chances to get to 21. Make every throw count, but don't let them know you're counting. You've got 3 chances to hit all the blue pins. Can you score the turkey? You've got 3 chances to hit all the blue pins. Can you score the turkey? You've got 3 throws, but don't get caught counting those pins. Make sure you know the count. You've got to follow the rules. 1 pin, not 10. Busted. But your first 2 rolls still count. You've hit the red pin. Maybe it was just too tempting to resist. You've made it this far. 1 more roll to seal the deal. 21 points. Here you come. You've set the bar high. Let's see if you can keep it going. Zap! You just electrified those pins with that strike.